Brian Palavai Run Far here with Magdalena Boulet after her win at the 2014 the North Face 50 Mile Championships. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ryan.
This was your 1 year anniversary of an ultra runner, right?
That's right. This is where it all started.
What a year.
It's been a busy year, but so much fun. You know, I feel like I've been to a few really special places and explored some nice trails.
And you come home for your first really big win.
This was definitely my goal to prepare, to use the races throughout the year to really prepare me for this race at the end of the year. And
going through the year, you felt that actually worked out pretty well?
Yes, I did some races that were a little bit shorter than 50 miles, which was awesome, and some races that were 50 miles long. So working on, I'm trying not to lose, the speed, but also get stronger at finishing a 50-mile race is important to me.
So these days, are you actually like hitting the track or doing tempo work on the trails, or are you just doing your long runs faster than?
No, I still do what I did back in the days when I was training for a marathon. It's just the ratio of speed work will change a little bit, but I still do 200s. I still do short hill repeats. Those are my favorite.
Yeah.
Like really, just really, really hard, but only 30 seconds long, which is very similar to doing 200s.
Yeah.
But it's more specific to what I'm racing right now. So yes, it's a mixed bag.
Totally. And you're out here running 50 miles on the weekend. Why not, right?
Yeah.
You had a pretty dominant performance out there today.
Not the whole time.
No?
Not the whole time. I think I started, I said I wasn't going to go out and, I'm going to run within myself. But with the course changes, 3 times yesterday, I got really excited that, we got rid of the Muirwood section because it's all downhill and kind of windy, can't really open up. So with the 2 loops up front, that really played to my strength, and I really liked it. And I pushed it a little bit harder than I think I wanted to, and it caught up to me. Once we got out of Pental, I think at Muir Beach, I had about a 5-minute lead on Megan. It was about 20 seconds at Stinson Beach.
So you knew that?
And I knew that.
You could hear the cheers?
I could see her. And I said, oh boy, maybe I made a mistake. And then when we were running the first 2 loops, there were a couple of guys, local guys, that kind of said, hey, so everyone running here is running around 7 hours. I'm like, well, that's kind of what I want to do, maybe low 7s. I said, I want to break 7:30, so do I not belong here? But kind of, it felt good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had some rough patches in the middle, but then I came strong.
Yeah,
I came back strong, snapped out of it.
I mean, honestly, like seeing you race at Templier, I kind of expected you to have that late surge. What was different between Templier just a month and a half ago to North Face?
Well, I wasn't really tapering for that race.
Okay.
So that was, I had a really easy week or a week and a half, but mainly technical. The difference in how technical the trails were.
Yeah.
This is not technical. And the mud made it difficult. I mean, and scary at times because you have so little control and people are going both directions and you don't know if you're gonna slam into them. But in France, it was a completely different level of technicality. Yes. I still have some learning to do to run a race like that again.
Do you think you have any races like that on your calendar for next year? Or?
I'm looking forward to races that I haven't done. I honestly don't know what I'm going to race, but it has to be spectacular in terms of like nature. That's kind of my goal.
That's what guides you right now?
It has to, yes. If it's an epic view while I'm out running, then it's my type of race.
So you want to pick some pretty places to run?
Correct, and usually that means they're pretty challenging because they're steep and either in the mountains or...
So you could probably pick races that might suit you a little better. But...
Probably, yes, but it has to be... I think that I'm looking for a good balance, a challenge, difficulty, but also a place that I've never been to and that I want to discover and say, yeah, I ran those trails.
So you're looking to find what those might be
Yes,
for next year
yes,
still?
Yes, still talking to people and say, what is that balance between, a competitive race and also a pretty place where I want to go and
So look for you some new places next year.
Yeah.
In other words. Okay. Well, congratulations on a great first year of ultra running, and
thank you.
look forward to seeing you out there next year.
Absolutely. I'll be back.
All right.